I've seen some shoes in my life, but I've never seen any shoes like that. They could only belong to one person.
They my soul shoes.
They're just incredible.
Because they got a whole lot of soul.
Wolfman, where would you find some treads like that?
Well, they sell them all over the place here in California. By the way, how are you, Bobbie?
I just couldn't be better.
I tell you, it's so
You've
good to see you
been out
again.
in the wind. Or is that
Outside,
your current
yeah.
coif?
Well, that's called the natural look.
Listen, where have you been in the last 48 hours? I never heard of anybody, including the airline captains. Nobody travels as much as you do.
I have been in New York in the last 48 hours, and I just came here to do this, and I'm going back tonight again to New York City, and then I'm going back to LA the next day. And I do that about twice a week. As a matter of fact, now that you brought it up, I'm on radio at WNBC, New York. I have just left there, and it's been a pleasant leave. I mean, the manager told me I'd come back anytime I want, but I have to eliminate something from my schedule because I got too many things. I'm syndicated all over the world now, and of course the Midnight Special, American Graffiti, is just doing fantastically. It's overseas now. It's up past $40 million, and the old Wolfman got a piece of that too. And I want to get into more movies and stuff because they're asking me to. So when they ask you to, you should do it, right?
Absolutely. And anyway, you need to get off that commuter flight all the time.
Yeah, well, I'm moving my family and everything back here to Los Angeles. And this has been my home for 10 years, so I'm going to make it my home again.
Yeah. Listen, Midnight Special is just going so great. And you get such great people on it. Now, who are some of the people that we can look forward to seeing this new season?
Great stars this next season. Matter of fact, I'm leaving here. I'm going to do 3 big shows with Leon Russell. And then we've got some other biggies coming on, like Elton John and Stevie Wonder. And it's going to be a fun year for the Midnight Special. This is going to be the big year for the Midnight Special to shine its ever-loving light on you.
Do you get weird reactions from people, who come up to you sometimes? They look at you and they remember all this nonsense and everything you do. Are they kind of afraid of you?
No, I tell you what I try to project all the time is good feelings, good vibrations, happiness. And I'm a happy type of a person, and I think that's why folks like me, because I don't give them anything heavy to deal with, I just laugh and giggle with them, And if they want to get weird, I'll get weird with them.
What kind of mood are you in at the moment?
I'm in a good mood. Whenever I see you, I'm in a good mood.
Well, that's very nice. I'm glad
you're an upper too,
I'm glad we have vibes going like that for us, Wolfman.
No, you are. You're a very cheerful, up person. Every time I've met you, you've always been up. By the way, what is your secret?
I just like what I'm doing,
I mean, you're always up, though. You must have some kind of, you're on a natural high all the time.
I'm in love with life, I just, every morning I wake up and I say, gee, God, thanks a lot, It's another day and I'm here to enjoy it.
That's the way I am. I always get up to do my Zen laugh every morning,
Your who?
My Zen laugh.
What is that?
I get up naked. First we have to be totally naked. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being naked now, especially in the morning when you get out of bed.
You sleep in the buff, is what you're saying.
And you get up and you put your hands on your hips like this. You have to bend your hands this way, see? And you go, ha, 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 for about 2 minutes, man, and I guarantee you'll be laughing the whole day through. Really, it works.
Listen, anybody who does that in my house, now I must say, when I first get up in the morning, for about 2 hours, I'm very quiet, and I don't, don't ask me any questions, and heaven forbid I should
have that first cup of coffee. I know
Oh, I don't even care about the cup of coffee, orange juice maybe, rather than coffee. But I just have to have about 2 hours, to kind of pull it all together and get the cobwebs out, and then I'm gangbuster.
Well, there's all kinds of ways to psych yourself up, when you get up in the morning. Now, just imagine if everybody would get up and do the Zen laugh in the morning and just go around all day giggling, right? When they go to work, they're giggling, right? Somebody's going to see them giggling, and they're going to say, man, he's crazy, and they're going to giggle too, right? So before you know it, you have spread this happiness all over the place just by getting up in the morning and going, ha, 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 for about 2 minutes.
I don't think I could do that.
Try it some morning. Guarantee it works.
It's like a
But you got to stand on the edge of the bed naked, so you look really ridiculous, you know what I mean? and you stand up and you do that thing and it works.
I'll take your word for it.
That's it.
Listen, you know, you have always kidded us about being the big bap.
The Big Bap.
Yeah, okay, now I got news for you. We're going to have to change our call letters.
Oh, no.
And you've got to come up with a whole new thing for us, Wolfman.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I love the Big Bap.
Well, I like the big bap too, but the government says you got to change your call letters. Okay.
Oh, no. What's your new call letters going to be?
All right, you ready for this? KXAS.
Oh. Oh, my. Who thought of those?
That's what I've been saying, you know. What
KXAS. Yes. I won't say anything, because I know you're thinking it already, ain't you?
Well, can you think of a clean one that you can use on the air then?
That's a heavy call letter thing. I wish I'd thought of that myself. KXAS is where it's at.
Well, at least it's clean.
What else can you do?
You know how I'm going to solve the problem? I'm just going to say I'm from Channel 5 Television, Fort Worth, Dallas.
I
And
love
that's
the
it.
Big Bap. They really got to change it.
Yeah, they got to change it. So if you get any brilliant ideas about KXAS, let us know, will you?
Why don't you folks send in your ideas on KXAS? Make up a little rhyme like, I love to kiss the big KXAS.
Cut and print.